Hello, I'm here to continue lambasting particular people about their usage of the language at the request of other people and out of my own indignation and annoyance at said misusage. The words that we're going to talk about are adjectives and adverbs, which are used to heighten impressions, sometimes of a noun or an object, in which case it was an adjective that was used, or sometimes of a verb, a doing word, in which case it was an adverb. So it's used to sharpen a particular image that word on its own might possess. The word, a noun, might be runner. He was a runner. He was a slow runner. Now, that gives a different impression because it's got an adjective in there. Runner is a noun, adjectives go with nouns. He was running is a verb, running. It tells you what's happening, but not much about what was happening. He was running slowly, and that was probably the vital thing to envisage, and that's where the importance of an adverb can be illustrated. So, it's also interesting that he was a slow runner uses the adjective which is related somehow to the adverb slowly. He was running slowly. And in fact, the relationship between them is pretty strong. Slow, slowly. And you may guess already that the question here is that any adjective, almost any adjective, to be used as an adverb, like Jack Gibson never did, is simply supplemented by a ly. He ran quick. He ran quickly. There are exceptions. When an adjective already ends in a y, it's not all that appealing to add another ly to it. Angrily. It just looks a bit forced, I think. So the makers of our language somehow at some time came up with the idea that when a y was used at the end of the adjective, before the ly was added, we would first convert the y to an I, and we'd end up with angrily. And it is a rule. Here's the adjective, ready. Here's the adverb, readily. Okay, so now we more or less understand that the adverb, loudly, is just a bit of a variation on the adjective, loud. Variation with an ly added to the adjective. Okay, here's another example. Purely. Well, what was the adjective, I wonder? It was pure. But it isn't always pure. Particularly when people talk about particus, as Julia did on the drum on the 27th of March. The same night at which another person appearing on the news was Josh Frydenberg, spoke of things which happened regularly. These are no doubt regu things. No, they're not, of course. And both of these people should pay careful attention as I sum up. Just about these two words. Not about the rules anymore, just these two words. The word is particular, it's an adjective. It should be used particularly carefully. That's a mouthful, isn't it? I can regularly do it, but I'm a regular unemployed person. So, thank you for listening. Thanks, Jack, for being all you were, too. That's a football commentator.